I suppose we had better head back to Moonrise and report to Zeril as Balthazar has ordered.
In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
She belongs to Ketherick. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you.
Have to keep going.
The General has high expectations of you. You're exceeding them. I hear Balthazar has returned, and more importantly, the Night Song is with him. General Thorm will be most pleased, but there is one more task remaining, before your audience with the Absolute.
Whatever it takes.
There is an old inn nearby called Last Light. Some rabble is sheltering there, along with a cleric named Isabel. We have a friend on the inside watching her. Go to the inn, seize Isabel, and bring her back here, alive. Then you will stand before the Absolute.
And where will I find this inn?
East, in a blemish of moon's glow, piercing the dark. It is aptly named, this last light. Go and snuff it.
Okay, it will be done.
And done quickly, I trust. Incapacitate the cleric, and our forces will seize her. They wait in the shadows, ready to pounce.
This place is protected. Someone powerful must be here.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
I am Zestra, a sorcerer at your service.
Convenient that a sorcerer would emerge from the darkness of all places. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jahira!
I am magic incarnate. These vines will not hold me.
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm going to use my magic to weaken the vines. No way are these idiots going to get our artifact. Well, That went well. That was a little better.
Stand down! Or we'll put you down!
Not the friendliest of people, but hold! I can explain everything.
I'm not interested in the Absolute's manipulations. Harpers, cut this true soul down!
Stop! Hold on, Jaheira. I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there, just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
If you want to survive this, then trust me. One true soul to another. She's infected. But she's not with the cultists. Helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Is this true?
He's right. Mind flares infected me, but they do not control me.
How is that possible?
No way. I'm not going to let everybody know we have the artifact. The weave itself burns through my veins. Perhaps the tadpole is afraid.
I've met no sorcerer that powerful, and I've met many. Now speak plain. How do you have control?
I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I am not an absolute cultist.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I'll tell her the truth. I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Blood, this is heavy.
At the ready.
It's for a good cause. Our asses.
I guess I'll follow that Marcus into the inn and see where he leads us.
My old friend. Very good to see you again. Glad to see you earned Jaheira's trust. That's no mean feat.
I've been told to capture Isabel.
So, the General got tired of waiting for me to deliver. No matter, I don't mind sharing the glory.
Let's get moving then.
Isabel's on the balcony. Should be nearly done with her prayers. Let's go say hello.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Isabel, This is...
The true soul who's going to save us all. Pleased to meet you.
Isabel. The same name as Ketherick Thorm's daughter. The one whose sarcophagus you found empty in the family mausoleum.
You're coming with me, cleric.
Oh, joy. The true soul turned out to be a baddie after all. Nice of you to show your colors, true soul. Jahira will be so disappointed she trusted you. I don't mind, though. I've been itching to gut a traitor. Ketherick's out of reach, but here you are, right within striking distance. Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Time to go, Isabel.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
I'll make sure to just knock her out. Then she should be fine. Received condition knocked out.
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened?
I helped Marcus kidnap Isabel, and now I'm going to watch the shadows consume you.
You wretch! To think you had my trust? If this be my last act, let it be in service of strangling the life out of you! Harpers, we must cleanse. But hark. Something stirs. It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows. For a little while longer, you and I are destined to fight side by side. But if the Shades don't take you, I have the next claim on your head. Until then, to battle. It is abominable that you still live. who has cost us so much. The murderer of light. These dead need not be buried. Beneath this canopy of darkness, all is 1 yard of restless graves. You will lie and rot among them.
No, Jaheira. You mistake your own fate for mine.
You bluff, I call. Let's see who has the upper hand.
Fall by my hand.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
We didn't kill her. She's just knocked out.
Not if you keep them lips clamped together. My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
I need a quick word. Ah, true soul. The rescue of Isabel went as planned, I hear. How eager you are in service of the Absolute.
What can I say? I am good at what I do.
I can see. Makes me wonder how deep and dark those talents of yours run. But enough of my daydreaming. General Thorm is ready to see you. Are you ready to stand by his side? In the presence of the Absolute herself?
Yes, this is it.
I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
How confident. We could have had fun, you and I. But duty calls. Go on now. The General is not a man to keep waiting.
There you are. Come forward, true soul.
What's up for discussion?
True soul, I was so hoping to thank you in person. Our forces are gathered, the night song bound, and we are ready to march at last. But most importantly, Isabel. You brought my daughter back to me. She's being introduced to the Absolute as we speak. Soon, it will be as though we were never apart. You have our thanks for your part in our reunion.
It was an honor to serve my lord.
I'm sure it was. Though I can't imagine convincing Isabel to come to the towers was an easy feat. She was always stubborn. She clung to Selûne even after her mother's death. Ironic then that it was Isabel who drove me into Shar's arms. She died and I was left alone. I made perfect prey for Lady Loss. She promised vengeance, oblivion. But her plans came to naught. Only one God empowered me to bring my Isabel back. That is the God I serve now. The God we serve.
So, Isabel was dead, and you resurrected her?
From darkness into light, from oblivion back into her father's arms. In the end, perhaps her death was a boon, an encouragement to point me toward our higher purpose.
I'm ready to meet with the Absolute if you'll permit it.
It is not for me to permit. You have earned this right. It's time for you to learn true power. Make use of my own altar. Kneel in her name, and the Absolute will come. Come then, true soul. Let us pray. Hear us, Absolute. Do you feel her? Let her in, true soul. Claim your reward. Fall into her embrace. The prison. I scour this land in search of it, and you bring it to my door. Slave, take it!
Freedom. Find
Enough! If you cannot take it, then take her. Balthazar will find a way. Do it. Now!
Now where in the fuck am I?
You're awake. Good. General Thorm has tasked me with relieving you of a certain artifact. I hear it's loath to part from you. No matter. I do enjoy a challenge, and I have more than a few tools to experiment with.
Once Balthazar is through with you, you will be left as just another undead thrall. Unless you can stop him in time.
Go! Light the candle!
So much for peace.
So we have Balthazar. A bunch of skeletons, zombie Jorragson and zombie Minthara. Nice.
No hesitation. With haste. Another fight. Let's go.
What path lies before me?
They're dying for me. All of them.
To the bloody fray.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Can't even catch my breath.
Your soul is in good hands.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Lashes. Balthazar let one of his walking carcasses lapse from his control. Let's ferry them back. Wait! By the Bone Lord. It's you! I thought I'd never see you again. I wanted to keep you for myself, but they shipped you away.
My mind may be gone, but my blade is still sharp.
You talk! And you are aware? How is that possible? Oh, but what an arresting voice you have. You're not supposed to be here, Special One. That's not right. But I don't want to damage you. You were my very first, after all. I learned everything about the parasites from you. I remember finding you close to death. Beaten black and blue on the floor of this sanctum. It must have been a few hours after the tadpole was placed in your skull. How you got here was a total mystery. But I stitched you up just enough to keep you alive, then placed you within your crib. I kept you as mine until you were needed by our superiors. We had such a close bond. I opened you up endlessly with my scalpels and got lost in your insides.
You will die for what you did to me.
I was not behind it. I do not know. But whoever did it, I'm so glad they left you here for me. Bone Lord, you're the perfect woman. All that is unnecessary stripped away. Primal. Innocent. Pure. Truthfully, I'm not surprised to see you found your way back here all by yourself. I always knew you were clever. It has never been the same with another. All the other victims who come here just meekly obey. You thrashed. You fought. You were indomitable. But as special as you are, you shouldn't be swanning around here, acting as if free will is yours again. We're going to kill you, sweet one. But I promise I will stay with you afterwards. Lashes, bring this one back to my table. And prepare my knives for a long night of experiments.
Away I go.
Where do I go from here? One day, I'll catch a break.
want your kills once I'm done with you.
She is but the hack doctor who half-pieced you together after whatever caused your head to get in this mess. Someone else must have attacked you in the midst of whatever you were doing down here. This necromancer was a grunt in the scheme of the horrors enacted against you. That attacker is the source.
I'll try my best to remember the attack.
In the heart of all these membranes, there was a dagger awaiting you all along. But from who?
Here we go.
Not design.
Players and civilians, side by side.
But empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Have to keep going.
Nothing important is ever easy. Breathe deep and move.
So much for peace.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
I will set them free. I know exactly what it is like to be trapped in those pods.
Stench. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in that pod. In there it only smelled like me. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out alive? No. Tell by your expression. Gonna have to fall on my sword, aren't I?
Baldur's Gate will...
Squirming around a lot more than usual.
Aye. Feels like something down here has them excited or scared.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your very nose. And you almost missed it.
Balthazar has them now. He'll deliver the prism soon enough. So if you would cease these distractions,
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane!
The Lash of Thorn!
Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way!
Looking ahead. Moving in.
What in the name of the nine hells are you doing here? Balthazar, I should have expected his weakness. You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
And what is my place, Ketherick?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My my daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Enough talk. Let's finish this.
Say farewell, Isabel.
I'm grateful to you for bringing me home. I was a fool to resist. I know better now. Good luck in the City of Judgment. I wish you the best. Sincerely, Isabel. My love. What has happened to you? In your cage, Aelin.
My lord, I offer you these souls so they may return as servants to your cause. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
You are no true soul. You are a champion. Kill the madman. I fight at your side. Hear me. Dame Aelin is free.
You shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Where do I go from here? Breathe deep and move.
Time to push my luck again. Hope this ends well.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Of those who are gone.
The dance of death.
We basically just used a combination of bone chill and smites. He went down quite easily.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
A pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been Ketherick's daughter, but she was my world entire.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently, this time.
Ketherick's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
What's hiding here?
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketherick was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three.
How is it you are able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are those stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril. an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
What do we do now?
The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
I still don't trust that dream visitor. It is good that we've got Aelin on our side now, though.
Walk in death.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Matters to discuss.
What's up for discussion?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
These abominations are soulless, surely.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
I am surprised to see you, Withers. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally called.
Speak plainly. Is there more you can tell me?
No.
You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketherick. But Ketherick was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
We already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
This is very strange. Nobody at camp? Only one bedroll?
Oh, bravo, bravo! You are growing up to be a fine fellow of the most degraded caliber. Ha! The cleric and last light, all are now but an ichord slag heap. And it was all your own work. You didn't even need your butler's advice. You have acted with the utmost decorum. First the bard, now this triumph. Don't worry, Master. I will ensure you have a diverse roster of victims from now on. Hapless menfolk deserve death just as much as the girl is. It would damage your reputation if the fearing public thought you a predator. After all, you're far worse than one of those base, lusty spree killers. A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize.
If it's from my old life, I don't want anything to do with it.
Your past and your future are avowed lifelong lovers. Come closer, my depraved prodigy. Try on your new gym jams. They're a present from Father. It would be rude not to. Oh, such a strapping young behemoth.
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
No, I will return to my normal form.
And look at you! Now you're your perfect self again. This form is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring butler must away. But you should be hopeful for your bright future. You are going to kill again soon. you will keep chopping down the Moon Maiden's family tree. I shall return when you next have need of me. I have your estate to attend to. We will meet again there. Good night, sweet master.
And I will end this longer than usual episode here. Thanks for watching.